Hello, welcome to Studio Pixel. In this tutorial, we're going to learn about the Displace Modifier in 3ds Max. Now, what is a Displace material? What is a Displace Modifier? If we think about the Displace Modifier can create the displacement impression in any kind of geometry without using any displacement map in the material slot. Like in generally, if you go to the material editor, uh, you have to put a black and white image on the displacement slot of any material. But I'll show you. I'm not going to use this displacement slot of this material or map editor. I'm bypassing this through a modifier to create this in the displacement thing. So first of all, what we'll do, we'll just apply an normal basic shader, uh, and I just use the displace modifier. Now in the displace modifier, you can see there are a few options in the image section. One is a bitmap and another one is map. Now what is the difference between these two? Now through bitmap channel, you can input any kind of custom made image, like through Photoshop or any kind of image creation or editing software. So just create, and I've just created this image, and I'll just open it. And now you can see nothing is happening. If you hit render, even you can see there is no such reaction because I didn't increase the strength. Now if I increase the strength to 1, now we can see the white portion of the image is actually been pushed up, and whereas the black portion of the image has been pushed down. So that is the basic factor of the displacement. Now if you even hit render, you can see the impression has been created, and you can increase or decrease the strength, and you can control the depthness of the displacement. Now there's I'm just removing the bitmap, and another section is that is map. Now what we can do through map is we can use the procedural textures or procedural maps of 3ds Max. Like if you hit none, now even though I can call a bitmap also, but I generally put this one as for the the procedural maps. Like I can call the cellular from the list, and I can increase or decrease the amount, and I can I can control the strength of the displacement. Now if you hit decay, you'll see it's nothing is not exactly the way decays should work. It's happening, but it's actually calculating very finely. Like if you hit render, you'll see the amount of decay has been reduced. Oops, forget about the decay. So uh, now what will happen if we used bitmap and map both? Now that's how the most magic thing happens. I can I can combine these two, and we can create some really cool effects. Like if I hit bitmap, and I'll just call again, I call that image, and now you can see very easily the amount of the both images is actually getting implied on this plane. So what is happening here? Here you can see the displacement on the normal surface, and also the impression of the image that you have created manually. So you can really combine these two, and you can have the impression of a double displacement in your object. You can hit the blur up, and you can mix it up, the amount of of the both the image, the bitmap and the map, or you can leave the blur and you want your 100% image impression. Under that, you can find the map. It depends on your how your structure is there, and it's a very limited one, like planar, cylindrical, spherical, and shrink map. And you can increase the length of the your mapping coordinates, so that you don't want your displacement to be outside of this area, so you can limit it up. And even you can tiling the whole thing up, and you can repeat those impressions like same as you use tiling in the textures. So these are the things which you can also use. And underneath it, you can set the alignment according to the axis. Here definitely I have to implant on the surface from the z axis, that's why it should work on the z. Otherwise you can use these options, like if you want to stretch it, and where later on you want to set the gizmo as the object is there, like you have to say fit, and it will fit according to the surface. And otherwise you can shrink the gizmo or scale the gizmo as you want, exactly like the texture mapping. So that's how we can really nicely control the displacement factor from here. And even if you really want to animate this, and you can really can animate. So these things can be done through the displacement. You can really coolly use this modifier to create some cool effects. So hope you understand the thing, and you can just play around. So hope you enjoyed the lecture. Thank you very much.